welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel Engineering Zindabad. I'm Pragati Agrawal. So today we will be connecting this code, this UI code that we have written to the main code, right? Okay, and I told you that I will be writing this code from scratch and explaining you. So that's what we are gonna do today. We are connecting this code with this new main code.py in order to show this UI and whatever changes we are doing to the app, how our app is working. In order to look at it, we are writing this main code. Now how to write it, let me explain you. Okay, so firstly we will be importing some important libraries. So first we have sys, then we can import from pyqt5.qt widgets, import q main window. Okay, then we have import wait a minute, from pyqt5 import qt widgets. Okay, now next we have this one more thing is left. Yes, this current UI class we want in this main code. So what we will do, we will import this as well. So we will be writing from current UI import UI main window. Yes, now what we will be doing, now see, this is the entrance point for our app. Okay, to run our app, this is the entry point, the main file that we need to run, the main file. Okay, so that's why we will be using this if main equal to main, name equal to, this is the entry point for the code. So this code checks, this line that I am writing, this checks that the code that I will be, that the file name that I am mentioning here while running this app, this is the entry file, then that means this condition is satisfied. But let's suppose we have something else imported to it. For example, we have imported this current UI file, right? So if in current UI file we have if main equal to main function here, okay, if name equal to main, and inside that some of the code is written the way I am writing it here right now. So that part of code in current UI will not execute since we have imported this current UI inside our new main code.py. Okay, so now let's further continue it. So this condition will be satisfied. Now what we will be doing, we will be creating the application instance. If you are unable to understand this line that I am writing, then do visit the video that I am mentioning in the description. Okay, I will put it down in the description and you can check it out. But still, okay, we will take a know-how of everything. So let's continue. So first we will, what we are doing, we are creating the app instance. Okay, so that will be qt widgets.q application instance we will be creating, and inside this will come sys.argv. As I told you that this is used in order to check that with the file that we want to run, if we have given any arguments, then they are also considered while running an app and they are taken in account. Currently we don't have any arguments, but in upcoming videos we will be creating those apps that will be taking arguments. Okay, so now what we will be doing, after creating an app instance, we will be creating an instance for main window. What I'm saying, let me help you explain it. First let me create it. So we will be having one class that we will create now. Okay, and that class, let me create that class also. This is class main window, in which there will be functions that will be used in order to connect these buttons that we have created in our UI file. Okay, so we have these buttons. They will be provided functionalities. Okay, and they will be connected to those functions. Now to do that we have to write functions, right? So those functions will be a part of this class or the class that will be inherited by this class in future. Okay, so let's further continue without wasting any time. Okay, so this class main window, it will be inheriting some main classes. the first one is the basic one, the queue main window. Okay, in order to make the app run. Okay, so without queue main window queue main windows init function, this app can't run. Okay, this queue main window is something that we have inherited inside this main window class, and the other one we will be taking this one. Okay, I'm using too much of okay. What is happening to me? So we are inheriting this UI main window class from current UI. Okay, this one, UI main window. After inheriting this, we will be putting the major function, init function, the special function that is also called as the constructor, that is used to create the objects. So the moment you write this main window equal to main window, this will come here, and to create the object for this class main window, this init function will run. Now inside this will come self. If you don't know the basics of Python that I am writing right now here, then I will request you to go check those videos that I have already added to this playlist. I will put the link to the playlist in the description, and also the video that is required to be viewed in order to understand what I have written. Well, self is basically the pointer to the object that we have created, that will get created. Okay, now inside this constructor, what we will do, we want this app to run and show the window to show. So in order to create that particular app thing and show it, without this queue main windows init function we can't do this. That's why we are calling the init of this parent class inside it, and that's it. That's what we need to do. Now comes the part where we want to run this function. We want to set up this UI thing, this complete UI that we have created. We need this UI to be set up, and after that the names of all the widgets or the buttons that we have added to our main window to be translated. Okay, so right now I haven't added all that functionality, so let's do this first. So first what I am doing, I am calling this setup UI function and retranslate UI function, so that I can display that app that I have created right now. Till now we have only created the UI, so let's do that first. Self dot setup UI, and inside this will go self, and then we will call the other function, that is retranslate UI, and again inside goes self. Yeah, so that's it. That is something that's needed in order to run this app and check out how our output is looking, how our app is gonna look like, how our app is looking like. Okay, we have created the UI thing. Now how it is looking, to check, this is the major code that I have written, and I have also explained you. If you don't know what is this class, what is this inside this is the function basically. Now this function will execute doesn't like on its own. We don't need to explicitly define this the way we have done this, but if we want some of the functionalities like these functions, setup UI and retranslate UI, these external functions to happen, or any variable to get initialized, then we need to define this explicitly the way I have done. If you don't know these basics, then I would request you to go visit those videos that I am adding to the description. Okay, so the next thing is, now since we have created this instance and we want this event loop to start again. If you don't know event loops, then go visit my playlist, and inside this playlist you will find this video as well. And yeah, you have to see those previous videos. I can't repeat every time everything again and again. Okay, so this is something that we need to execute. That event loop will start and it will check on the app if there is any event happening. So for that we have written this line, and sys.exit is something that is gonna check if the user is closing the application, then it will smoothly close. So yeah, let's run this code. Yes, now you can see here we have received this kind of output. So now we know how to connect the UI, the UI file that is converted into Python file with this main code, and how to write this main code. Okay, so now what we have to do, I told you that I will be doing this. Let me open this. Now I said that I will be translating the names of these buttons. So let me do that. So in order to translate the name of the buttons, what you have to do, you have to get in this current UI thing, and here to translate this, see, I have already done this for main window. The name of the main window, we kept a lot of spacing in between in order to verify that if this name gets translated or not. Now we will be translating the names of all other buttons. So let me do that first. So we have button large. Okay, we remember that in first horizontal layout we added this button large, and inside this we just have to copy paste the same thing. Okay, like whatever name we want, we will keep it instead of main window, but other thing remains the same. Let's suppose we want to give this a name of large, or let's hit Chrome and check out what that scientific calculator UI holds, and we will give the exact same names. Okay, so we have scientific calculator. Yeah, so we have in the beginning we have this radian degree. So let me write that only, radian degree, deg. Then we have self dot button 1_2, and then we have underscore translate, and then inside this we have this. Let me copy paste all of this. Then it is x0. Then we have 1_3, and then we have this bracket, opening round brace, and then we have closing brace, and the name is button 4, then percentage, and the name is button 1_5, and then we have we have button 6 AC, 1_6, then underscore translate, goes main window, comma, and we have AC. Now we have these buttons. In the second horizontal layout, button 2_1, button 2_2, and so on. So in the sine, inverse sine, ln self dot. so I want to confirm one thing here, that writing x raised to power y is becoming difficult here. So for now I am just putting this sign, that means raised to the power, but in the upcoming video I will update you on this, how to write this. Okay, so next let's continue with other things first. Okay, so we have now finally translated the names of all the buttons, and now we will see how it is looking like. What have I done? Wait a minute. Let me run new main code.py. New main code. There's one error that we are getting here. Okay, so I have now figured out the problem, that what the problem was. I forgot to write set text by mistake. I literally just wrote everything in this part, but I forgot to mention this dot set text in all the buttons, and that's the major problem here. Okay, so after running this, we can now see the output here, and yes, you can even compare it with this one. See, it's looking just proper. So that's all. Thank you so much. In the next coming part, we will be adding functionalities to these buttons. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much.